let's get this open. Brand new with tags. Look at that. Yes, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel where today I'm gonna be unboxing or unwrapping in here the 24-25 Real Madrid away shirt. You know the one, the orange one that I'm sure will be a future classic, especially with that team they've assembled this season with the likes of Mbappe already joining, Vinny, Bellingham, Modric and co. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe with that red button bottom right of the screen. I'm going to be doing loads this season, loads of match day stuff and also videos on my kit collections. I've just released my whole Juve collection and it is a decent video. I'm going to do my Real Madrid one soon. So if you're into Madrid and watching this video, this unboxing video, get a load of that as well because I will be doing that soon. So yeah, please remember to like, comment and subscribe with that red button bottom right of the screen. Now today I'm going to be looking at, as I said earlier, this Real Madrid 24-25 away shirt. Real Madrid have a history of absolute bangers, beauties from the Kelme days all the way up to now, which is the Adidas stuff, and even back in the, what is it, 70s, 80s, the Hummel stuff. The Hummel stuff back then was quality. A bit before people's time, probably they were watching this, but yeah, at the end of the day, Real Madrid have had some quality kits. And in this video, I'm gonna be looking at the 24-25 away shirt. I had the home shirt, I've got the third shirt, and I think Adidas have smashed it on their trio of Real Madrid kits this season. But I'm gonna be looking at the shirt itself, what I like about the shirt, and looking in more detail of the shirt and all the intricate stuff when it's laid out on the floor. Whether the badge is stitched on, printed on, and all that type of stuff. So yeah, to summarise, I'm going to be looking at the details of the shirt, the price, and how to get it cheaper. Anyway, let's start looking at these Real Madrid shirts then. Behind me, as I said earlier, Madrid have a history of classic football shirts. This one is a recent Adidas re-release of the 98-99, I think it was, Iker Casillas goalkeeper kit. I think they were against Man United. Don't have many goalie kits. This is my first one, but it's a re-release, so it's not an original. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to get Tekka on the front and Casillas 27 on the back to make it as close to that 1999 goalie kit as I can. This one, what a shirt that is! The Kelme days, the purple trim, the Tekka logo, and I've got Fernando Hierro on the back as well, who is an absolute legend. Saw him in the Prem with Bolton, obviously. But yeah, he's known for his days at Real Madrid and obviously the Spain national team. Now, onto one of my favourite eras of football. The Adidas days, the Decima stuff. Got Zidane on the back of here, Roberto Carlos on the back of there. What a team this was. It was a joke. How they assembled that team and didn't win absolutely everything there was to win is crazy. I know they won a La Liga, but they never won the Champions League. And then onto that one. Where is it? That one, which is from last season. That one is player version, and it's got the modern hero, modern legend, Luka Modric on the back. And this one is the one that completes this set, and this one has Raul Gonzalez on the back, if you can just see that there, who was Madrid's all-time top scorer until a certain Cristiano Ronaldo came and took on that record and smashed it out of the water. But yeah, without further ado, let's get this Real Madrid 24-25 shirt open. Here we go. Brand new with tags. Yes. Look at that. I never actually noticed before. I knew it was orange, but you can see them sort of finer details in the lines. And the first thing that I'm noticing is, from pictures, this Emirates and Adidas logo, Madrid logo just looks black, but it's more of a sort of shiny grey colour. A really dark, shiny grey. But like all shirts, I think this looks a lot better in the flesh rather than on camera. But without further ado, let's get it on the floor and check out the finer details. And there she is, in more detail, the Real Madrid away shirt, 24-25. Right, let's have a look at the finer details then. This pattern here, which I didn't really know was on here. I thought there was a few lines on there, but I didn't realise it was such a big part of the shirt, this sort of darker orange pattern, which obviously fits in with this peach colour type thing here. So you've got the main colour, which is orange, and then this is sort of like a peachy colour, which when you don't have the shirt, you don't really notice because there's so many different panels on this shirt. You've got the main bit here, this here, you got here. So the shirt's made up of so many different bits, which you don't actually realise. But like I said earlier, one thing that sticks out for me is the colour of the sort of darker stuff, which is a sort of darker blue / dark grey. But I think this looks so much better than it would have done if it was black. So top marks on that. I'm not sure you can see that there. Trying to get a light in where you can see it, maybe there. But yeah, Emirates printed on, Real Madrid and Adidas logos both stitched on. Obviously, if it was the authentic version, then this would be printed on also. But I actually prefer getting these ones, the what's it called versions, the stadium versions, because after a few washes they usually stay intact rather than fall into pieces. Here is the product label and stuff like that. IU5013 for anyone that is looking at getting a shirt and wants to check the authenticity of it. Aero ready printed down the bottom there. You've got the other details there. This is for a Asian market, Australia, New Zealand market, size XL in England though. And what else I like is, I thought this was just white, but this is actually a light blue colour, which I think is really nice as well. And then onto the back, I've got no name set on the back of this one, but on the back the pattern just sort of carries on, and the back is actually pretty bland, but overall a solid effort from Adidas and Real Madrid on that one. And there we go, it is on. And you know what, the first thing that strikes me about this is the material. Adidas use a few different materials in their kits in modern times, and the Madrid home shirt last season was a bit more bitty, whereas this one's a lot smoother, and it feels so nice when it's actually on. But like I say, this is the stadium version. Obviously the player version will be more like this one, with a sort of intertwined pattern in the thread, whereas this, plain simple, but it feels really nice on. And in terms of sizing, this is an XL. I usually am an XL in Adidas stuff, so it's pretty much bang on. So anyone wanting to get this, I just go with the same size as you usually get. Don't go size up, don't go size down. Pretty much with Nike and Adidas and Puma, it's pretty much bang on the size that you normally are. Whereas like Kappa, Macron, Emporio Armani for the Napoli stuff, you usually have to get a size or even 2 sizes up. Whereas this, size XL fits spot on. Now some people think Madrid's white kits, the home kits, are boring because it's just plain white, but I absolutely love them. But what Madrid do well is, in their away shirts and third shirts, they always go with a bold colour and a sort of toned down colour. Obviously the toned down colour is that third shirt, the Madrid third shirt, which come out with the Adidas Originals logo, which I also did a video on, which I'll stick up there. But what they do, like I said, is usually go well with a bold colour, whether it is, this season they had a bright purple, this season they've gone with the bright blue, they've had a pink one in the past, and then obviously this one, which is orange, and is very similar to that La Decima season 2013-14 with the likes of Ronaldo, Bale, Benzema, and yeah, that unbelievable team that won the Champions League under, who was it, Ancelotti the first time, yeah. So this reminds me of that loads. I'll stick a video here so you can sort of do the comparison, but I think that's where they've drawn the inspiration from, even down to this bit not being grey, not being black, sorry, and being more of a grey colour. And what I do like as well, this sort of grey colour is actually a light blue, which I think is really nice. But yeah, I do like the grey that they've used instead of the black on this area. Now to something I do with every unboxing video that I make is a rating. A lot of the ones I've done recently have been absolute bangers. The AS Roma I gave an 11 out of 10 because it's just a classic. The Juve got a 10 out of 10. I've done some others as well. I think I gave the third version of this, what was it, a 9.5 out of 10. The one with the Adidas Originals logo, which I spoke about earlier. Now for me, this one isn't as good as that third shirt, but I still like it. I like the boldness of it, so I'm gonna give it a solid 8 out of 10, which still is a decent mark. So that means Madrid have smashed it with their kits this season. Now first of all, let's look at stuff that I do like about this kit. I touched on it earlier, But I like the fact they haven't gone for black, they've gone for the grey colour, which you can't really see now, but you probably saw in the video that I did earlier when it was on the floor. I like the fit's really, really well. I like the material. And I like what they've done with this new Adidas template with a bit down the bottom. They've sort of kept it plain, kept it simple, with a little bit of a sort of pattern. I don't know what it is, but yeah, pretty decent. Now, what I don't really like about it is that I'm not sure it's going to be a memorable kit that sticks out in people's memories. Obviously it's orange, which is a really standout colour, but I don't think it's gone down too well. I don't think people are absolutely buzzing over it like they are some of the other Madrid kits. So, but that could all change. If they win the Champions League in it, obviously it becomes instantly iconic, no matter how rubbish the kit is itself. But for me, solid effort, 8 out of 10. I really, really like it, and I'm glad I've added it to my collection. Now, the price. This is the stadium version. It's £80 RRP in Adidas JD, or wherever you want to buy it. I think the authentic version is 100 quid or something like that. With all the patches and stuff, it goes up to, with patches, name sets and whatnot, the authentic version goes up to 120. If you wanted a name set on this, it'd be around 90, which is pretty ridiculous. But as with the Juve one in the last video, I got it for 40 quid or something ridiculous, because I know someone out in a different country where they have different Adidas sales on. I think they're cheaper anyway, the RRP, but they have sales on. So I got it shipped over here, and I think I paid 40 or 45 pound, which is pretty ridiculous for an 80 pound shirt. It's all new, it's authentic and stuff. So yeah, I think my biggest advice would be, when the shirts come out, don't, unless you need it there and then, don't immediately jump at it, because a few months into the season, the likes of Fanatics, JD, even Adidas and Nike, they all have sales on. So I just wait for the sale. So even if it's 10% off, classic football shirts, you'd be able to Google classic football shirts 10% off, and you'd be able to get a voucher for that. But they often drop 20% sales on and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my one piece of advice. Just hold off unless you absolutely need it, and don't buy it straight away. But yeah, that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, there's loads more coming up in terms of kit reviews and stuff. So please remember to like, comment and subscribe with that red button. My next video is probably going to be, I'm going to do a whole Real Madrid collection. I'm going to do a whole Barca, I'm going to do a whole England, Borough, all my collections. I've already done a Juve one, I've done a Roma one, so watch out for those. And yeah, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Oi, you. Yes, you. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and please remember to hit the like and subscribe button if you want daily football content. And if you've got any football related videos you want to see me make, drop a comment and I'll see what I can do. Bang.